She's been doing it since the very beginning. Come on.
Now you can see when you respect, you shut me up and you make me feel like I am inferior, I am nothing, and I amount to nothing. Not because of I don't have the qualification, but do you realize that because of
Can you shut up?
because of this partiality, a lot of women have gone into the educational sector. They have upped their game. They are more intelligent than the men. They are more smarter, more wiser than the men, and they can make decisive decisions in the society. But because of the patriarchal system, men just become redundant, become repetitive, and they keep doing things that doesn't even favor the men. They don't even do good for themselves. But the women, because of they have the normal love for themselves, they want to do good for the society. Now let's come to discrimination. This class, as lovely as they can be, these three gentlemen are very discriminatory in the sense that they don't even want someone else to be in the system. Not because you're not qualified, not because you cannot do it, but because they feel that you are a woman that is sectioned to be in the kitchen, to give birth to children that you cannot give birth to breastfeed, even you as babies that you cannot take care of yourself, but you feel that we cannot do well in the society. But we realize that majority of the women that have been in the governmental settings, they've made better policies than men. Men just make use of the policies that women have projected and they make them boost their ego. But they are empty nuts, empty barrels, and they have nothing to do with.
Where are the evidence?
The role model effect. A lot of ladies like myself, I was very inferior. But because of I saw some lot of ladies, like Okonjo-Iweala in Nigeria, she's a very good model. And because of her, I looked up to her and she made a very good impact in my life. So most ladies, especially in India, 2012, research was made that most ladies became very good in leadership role because of the women that were in their life. They came out of that. And culture has made it to depict that women are nothing. They already created these barriers for women. The culture, even in Nigeria you can see, the Christian and the Muslim, though some Christian women come out to vote, but the Muslim women, after those days, they become nothing. They are just like, they give birth to children and give good sex. And the man does nothing.
No, it's not. Why?
It's very true. Please,
Why?
let me speak. Now, later
आपकी बारी नहीं
I
है.
realize that a lot of ladies tend to do better when they see some people break landmarks, break barriers, break
Not really a debate.
historical things that be like, okay, this can never happen, but it happened. Now, to talk about tokenism, gender quota is not
यार
on
क्या
the
है
question
फजूल
of
में.
tokenism. If you say 1 or 2% comes into power or comes into a position, you can say, okay, that's tokenism. But because of gender quota, a lot of people, 30%, has come into the system. Whereas, for instance, we talk about domestic violence. Men can never speak on domestic violence. If you slap a woman, they feel, what did you do to the man? If you step on a man, why are you arrogant? If you speak about your right, they feel like, okay, why are you being proud? Not because you're not qualified, but because you have all the qualities, but they don't want you to come out. Now, in conclusion, every organization goes through backlash, irrespective, whether it's in foreign trade, whatever. But the ability for this gender quota to see through time and resurrect a lot of women that decided not to go into power.